Hello, I'm Benny Westside, and welcome to another Sweat Level Midnight. This is the second week of Season 9, first week with full Illuminati with Captain Britain. I did really well this week. I won all three, and then I also got an upgrade to Diamond 3, which was great. Get ready because I'm going to be showing a lot of replays today. Alright, so this is day one. I was hoping to do an Illuminati mirror match. I had an idea in my head how I wanted to go about it. I thought about it over the weekend. I pulled a character off defense, but my opponent on day one, I think it was a Mephisto opponent, and he had both Mephisto and Illuminati on offense. So I had a decent time. In room one, they had Secret Defenders, and the way things played out, this is where I ended up using Illuminati. And it was a very easy win. Room 2, they had an Undying comp. Again, don't put Undying on defense. I came in with Hive Mind. I brought North Star because I thought he would help with the revive onces, except he didn't take any turns because Hive Mind kept taking turns, and one of them got mind controlled by Iron Man into killing North Star, so it ended up being an efficiency sink. Venom would have been better, or some other symbiote. Room 3, they had the full Out of Time team. I came in with a mixed comp, Apocalypse, Red Hulk, Kestrel, and Tangled Web. It one-shot it. It one-shot a Black Knight team, so I'm okay with that. I did lose a lot of characters. We can do the replay on this. Because my opponent was lighter on defense, I was able to clump together some of these big characters for something like this. It was a very big Black Knight. I think it's 2 or 3 diamonds and Crimson. He just one-shot 2099 on his passive. This was bad because Peggy fell below 50% and Cap taunted, and I couldn't use the Apocalypse basic on Black Knight, which was very unfortunate. So I put the defense down on him, but he just murdered my whole team. I did end up, however, perma-killing Cap with that empowered basic, so Peggy didn't revive him, which helped, but anyway, here it is. I hate how it goes all the way back, but anyway. Room 4, it was New Avengers, and I used Secret Defenders with Nightcrawler. Again, I had a lot of just teams left over. Room 5, it was Extreme Rogue, no Nightcrawler, so Masters of Evil have had a good time with it. And then Room 6 was a full Crimson Spider Society, 2 to 3 diamonds on everybody, and I just went in with Cabal. I didn't want to take any risks with Secret Defenders. On defense, this was my only win, and this is what got me the win of the day. And it was my Sinister 6 with Black Knight in room 1. Green Goblin is a skirmisher, which means on turn 1 he goes and applies ability block and trauma to everybody, and that's just a game changer. So he used Out of Time first, and then came in with Cabal, so pulled both Logan and Cabal. I don't know why Logan wasn't on defense, but anyway. Room 2, it's my Skrull Doom Dorm team, and came in with Mephisto as well as a bunch of other big characters. My Spider Society, they used Superior 6. My Logan, they used their Illuminati. That's a 1 diamond Crimson Captain Britain. I'm glad that was not on defense. Room 5, into my Infinity Watch, they used Alpha Flight, and then into my Darkhold, they used Hive Mind Skrull. All of these big characters that we're used to seeing on defense, they had on offense. I think they just went too light on defense. Alright, Trial 2. Room 1, they had Extreme Rogue. They had a Bishop in there, which had me adjust my playstyle. So let's go. Not having Nightcrawler helps though, I will admit. With Titania, I basicked Bishop so he wouldn't fall below 50%, because then Rogue would be taunting with Safeguard. I came in with the Kang basic on Rogue so I could disrupt her and get as much speed bar as I can. One thing with Moonstone's specials, sometimes her initial mind-controlled attack gets rid of the evade, and then she can stun. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, so I don't know. And then here, what happened was I killed 2 characters, so even though Forge was stunned, because I killed 2 characters, Cyclops gave him 200% speed bar, so he took 1 turn, lost the stun, took another turn, used his ult, but the characters weren't extreme, so I didn't have to worry about a revive, but it was still a cleanse and a heal. Eating the ult was rough, but from here on, it's just easy. Alright. I just wanted to show the fact that I needed to adjust how I played. So that was room 1. Room 2, oh, okay. Let's start here. So they had finally full Illuminati on defense. My idea, I was thinking about this over the weekend. I did beat this mirror in the tournament, but rewatching that, and that's on my channel, you could watch that replay, the exact mirror. I realized, 1, Black Bolt does nothing, and in room 4 especially, Iron Man will be much better. He will give energy to adjacent, and he boosts the damage on the whole team. So Iron Man was a clear choice over Black Bolt. And then number 2, more importantly, in that fight I won because my Captain Britain won the coin flip in terms of who goes first, and I was able to stun the enemy Captain Britain. What if that didn't happen again? So I looked at it. Nightcrawler also spawns with speed up, doesn't need it from Hank, he has his own, and he has a turn 1 stun, and he's just faster than Captain Britain. Then I thought, can I pull this off without Britain? So I did it for the science. The first time around, some misplays, also unfamiliarity with the fight, didn't work out. Shout out to Cleaning Agent, he was in my chat. He gave me the boost and the confidence to go at it again. And in the second fight, I did it. I'm not going to replay it here because this video is already going to be very long. But this is a separate video on my channel. I will link it below. Definitely watch it. I'm very proud of this fight. Alright. So I did that, and then I just had Captain Britain remaining. And I looked at the different defenses, and I figured, you know what? Captain Britain's going to just neutralize Quicksilver. Quicksilver's not going to do anything. Proxima's not going to rewind anyone. Maw's not going to rewind anyone. Thanos isn't going to get speed bar from me dropping people below 50%. So I used Captain Britain here to neutralize all of those mechanics, and I brought Black Bolt because of the event that's going on, and also Ms. Marvel wouldn't have taken a turn, or she wouldn't have taken the first turn because Britain prevents speed bar. All right, there's that. Day 2. So that was that fight, which goes to show, and you're gonna see in day 3 as well. Captain Britain's also very much a plug and play character. Him preventing speed bar manipulation across the board means he can completely take away the gimmick of certain characters, like Ms. Marvel Hardlight going before everybody else, like Quicksilver getting those bonus turns, some of the smaller gimmicks in this team, but like Quicksilver, that's his whole thing. And with Captain Britain, he just loses a charge and doesn't take a turn. Alright, so room 3, they had Logan here, along with Wolverine, Noir, Zombie Juggernaut, and Nightcrawler. And then I came in with this team. This has been used back and forth into some Logan comps. Room 3 is kind of a dead room rule anyway, so it didn't really matter. So 2099 pulls the speed up off of Nightcrawler. Weaver stuns him so he doesn't go and give speed bar to Logan. And then by this time, Weaver is charged, so Logan can't stun anybody. Red Hulk can clear the revive once, and now I can just go to town. So that was that fight. This one I'm linking for you. Room 5, it was Infinity Watch, went in with Eternals, brought in North Star to clear revive onces. That was nice. And then room 6, it was Hive Mind, Skrull, and Sasquatch. And I just came in with Cabal. On my defense, once again, this team gets me a win. They tried Spider Society Black Knight on it. I don't know why. It didn't work. I don't know why they tried it. I wouldn't have expected it to work. Then they came in with their Superior 6 and Black Knight and were able to defeat it. Room 2, this is my Skrull Dorm Doom. They came in with Apocalypse and Red Hulk. Room 3, my Spider Society, they came in with the Duelim special. I got another win over here into my Logan. They tried MOE for some reason. Didn't work. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have expected this to work. If there is a way this works, let me know, but to me, this seems like an auto loss. And then they came in with Cabal. They punched down into my Infinity Watch with Pegasus. And then room 6, my Darkhold, they came in with New Warriors. Alright, final day. I looked at the defenses. I was nervous, and my one desire was to one-shot it and not drop any attacks. And thankfully, I was able to pull that off. So that was one of the last fights I did, so I'm going to leave that for later. I want to start with this one. Room 5, they had full Superior 6, and I had seen from, I believe it was a Nemesis video, and I saw that the Illuminati team without Captain Britain can take this out, which means I can use Captain Britain again as a solo character to neutralize somebody and just to do that. So I'm here. The idea is Shuri goes, clears the charges off of Green Goblin, and then we go from there. Black Bolt, Black Bolt's damage is so lacking. I might take him to gear 18. There is a bigger damage boost at 18, but he's so disappointing. Maybe instead of Lizard, I should have stunned Doc Ock, but it's okay. We got where we needed to get. And there we go. His ult did do damage, I'll give him that. I don't want to be... Is it a hypocrite? Whatever it is. His ult did do damage. Alright, so that was 5. I have Captain Britain. So I'm sweating. There's this Logan team, and then there's this Hive Mind Skrull Sasquatch team. I don't know what to use where. And and then there's also the Spider Society Black Knight, and I want to one-shot everything. So I tried Captain Britain into this Logan team, and once again I brought Secret Defenders without Miss Marvel, and then I brought Zemo because he had Bishop and Phoenix, both of whom would have had taunt. Zemo clears it, and then I stunned Phoenix because I didn't want her to suck the debuffs. Logan doesn't get any turn meter, and I'm able to focus him down. And then after this, it's just easy cleanup. Oh, that's why you're getting all these notifications. Anyway, so that's that. Alright. So that was room 4, which was a big phew. Now I didn't have to worry about Logan. I did use Zemo though, who would have been somebody to pair with Cabal, especially into this Sasquatch team. But I came in once again with Weaver, Cable, Red Hulk, and Apocalypse. Vulture's there. But you're gonna see, I realized I don't want to use Vulture's special on turn 1 because that's gonna give extra speed bar to... Oh, I did use it. Okay, I lied. I thought I wasn't gonna use it. Maybe I considered it and then still did it. I do think I got lucky here. With who got rewound and how things played out, I think I got lucky on this one. But I'm not gonna turn down luck. I used the Apocalypse special first though because I figured I'm not going to be able to kill Skrull anyway, so I might as well bunker up with the Safeguard. Which helped because then I got to pull this off and then come in with Apocalypse. I think Weaver's still such a very powerful character that accuracy drop is really useful. And there's that one. I think I got lucky. I probably should have brought maybe a Pretaunt instead of Cable or instead of Vulture. I'm not sure. Uh, I think this was luck. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you know of a better version of that comp. Um, yeah, I feel like that one was a fluke. Okay, which means I had Cabal to use on Spider Society Black Knight, and that went really well. I'm very happy to have gone all in on Cabal. All of them are completely maxed now. Crimson, 3 diamonds, and that's how I'm able to kill some of these Black Knights because Black Knight is tanky. Alright, we I don't know if we talked about this, but we don't need to talk about it. It's just MOE into Extreme Rogue. One difference here was Room 2, everybody gets their ults on turn 1. You, I personally don't like using Kang's ult on turn 1 in this setup because, speaking of setup, it sets me up for trouble down the line. One, I haven't put up those... Actually, defense ups, did they get on spawn? Anyway, somehow it works better when I use the ult on turn 2, and the enemy Gambit gets his ult on turn 1, which is annoying, but it also means they don't get speed up. So there's that one, and then finally, I still had Nightcrawler floating, and I used him into this fight, Infinity Watch with Quicksilver. I think I used him to stun Quicksilver. But that was a big punch down anyway, so nothing spicy there. Oh, defense. I was almost about to wrap up. Yet again, 3 days in a row, this team gets me my win. They tried Secret Defenders with a big time, only got through Doc Ock, and then came and cleaned up with New Warriors. Room 2, they used Cabal into my Skrull Dorm Doom. They used Apocalypse, Undying, and Red Hulk into my Spider Society Sam. I do want to replay this. I don't know if this will work with a Black Knight version. It might be a decent option to keep. Although that said, generally I've been using Black Apocalypse elsewhere, unless there's a Black Knight. I think this might have been an overcommitment into the Sam version, but at least it's a clean win, so I'm not gonna knock it. I guess because I have Black Knight with Superior 6, into whom nobody ever uses Apocalypse, I'm freeing up people's Apocalypses to use elsewhere, but with or without Apocalypse, I'm getting wins on the Superior 6 fight, so I'm okay with it. I got another win here. Once again, they tried Masters of Evil, this time with Tangled Web into my Logan team. I want to see the merit of this. Like, why did they do this? And now Rogue's taunting. I think he's trying to set up Logan to perma-kill with Kang or Weaver. I don't know, it just feels like a... Oh, man. I guess it's a gamble that could have paid off, but clearly it didn't. This matchup did MOE and Tangled though. I think the prior one was pure MOE. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you've seen instances of such a thing working. It doesn't sound viable to me. Alright, they use Eternals into Infinity Watch, and then they use their Illuminati. It seems they didn't have Captain Britain. They used their Illuminati into my Darkhold. So there's that. I realized this one was a little longer. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for going over all of these. Let me know if you find any of those exciting. Thank you for doing this with me. I hope to see you in the next one.